So the big whales are throwing a very, very important trap on Bitcoin holders. So you might as well know that Bitcoin has recently had a dump even after the ETF approval. So why is that happening? People were predicting that after this ETF approval, the market is going to go crazy and Bitcoin will be on a huge, huge bull run. But we are nowhere near that bull run yet. And why is that happening? So in this video, we'll be talking about why the whales are throwing big traps on small Bitcoin holders to get their own profits in. So let's get right into the video and let's head over to our screen to talk more about what's happening. So we are currently over at our screen and we are on coinmarket.com. And if we look at Bitcoin, Bitcoin is currently trading at around $42,889. It is down by 0.18% in the past hour, down by 2.19% in the past 24 hours, and down about 2.24% in the past 7 days. So let's take a look at Bitcoin on this chart. And even if we look at the 24-hour volume, we are at around $27 billion and we are still around 27.5% down from yesterday. So we are seeing less and less volume in Bitcoin. So if we look at where we were at 24 hours ago, we were trading at around 43,900 something. So this was our price 24 hours ago. Now it was even higher before this 24 hours, but let's just assume that this was our price. And if we look at the dump it had in just the first couple hours, we can see that it went down to as low as $41,903. So this dump was a very huge dump in the price of Bitcoin, but after that we have come back a little up from this dump and we have made our way back to around 42,900, so around $1,000 above where we had our lowest point of this day. And even if we look at the 7-day chart, we can see we are doing pretty bad on the weekly chart. Now you may notice in the first days of the week we were doing pretty well and we were in the green for most of the time. So in this days, the first days, it was pretty flat. It didn't have a lot of movement. It did had some, but then on the 8th we started seeing this spike and this peak in price, and the price managed to climb all the way up to around $47,000, and it traded around that range for a couple days. But as we got to the 12th, this is where we started seeing this dump. Now you may notice the price went all the way from $46,000 to all the way down to about $41,000. As we saw in the low, you can see it went as low as $41,903. And so this happened in just one day. So this was a huge dump on the 12th, and we are currently still having a little bit of movement in this market. But let's take a look at this article from cryptonews.net. So we can see it says Bitcoin falls below $42,000 despite record-breaking ETF trading volume. Now this is related to the ETF, so we all know that the ETF, the spot Bitcoin ETF, was approved, but that was considered to be a very bullish event, but we haven't seen anything bullish even 3 days after the Bitcoin ETF approval. So what's going on? So let's read this and find out. So the first part is Bitcoin ETFs see record trading volume. Available data shows that the spot Bitcoin ETFs collectively achieved a substantial trading volume of approximately $8 billion. The volume peaked at approximately $4.6 billion in a regular day, following by a volume exceeding $3 billion on second trading day. Grayscale's GBTC ETF emerged as most actively traded spot Bitcoin ETF during this period. Impressively, it recorded a total trading volume surpassing $4 billion, solidifying its position as the forefront of the market. So the GBTC is a really big move right now. New issuers like BlackRock, Fidelity, Bitwise, and others also saw considerable trading activities during these days. Notably, BlackRock CEO Larry Fink praised the early success, adding that adding that he saw the top cryptocurrency as an asset class rather than a currency. However, some analysts argue that this early trading activity was a flop because most came from grayscale outflows. But Bloomberg analyst Jeremy Seward countered that such arguments were clickbait based on God candle expectations that were out of touch with reality. So this is a major concern between the top figures of crypto, so such as the CEO of Grayscale and the CEO of BlackRock. They're having some lashback, so they're arguing what they think about this high trading volume in the GBTC and other ETF classes. So if you look at this part right here, we can see BTC price falls following sell pressure. So amidst the heightened trading activity, Grayscale transferred 4,000 Bitcoin valued at around 183 million to Coinbase. This transaction, conducted in 4 batches of 1,000 Bitcoin each, transpired on Coinbase Prime, a significant participant in the recently initiated Bitcoin ETFs. It is worth highlighting that Coinbase serves as a broker and a custodian for Grayscale, so these Bitcoin transfer may constitute a deposit originating from the sale of Grayscale's ETF. So this is a pretty long article, but we are continuing to seeing more and more price dumps currently. So the big public figures are trying to scare off people so the price falls and they can buy back Bitcoin at a low price, and then Bitcoin will go on a huge bull run after that. So this is what the big whales are doing in Bitcoin currently. So there is a massive sell-off going on right now, and following that, people are also taking profits on what they had held their Bitcoin. So we all know Bitcoin went from 16k to around 44k in 2023. So people didn't take their profits then. People waited for this ETF approval, and I think the 49,000 price target that we hit, people started taking their profits and people started selling off their Bitcoin because they knew that it was going to have some sort of retracement, and then they could buy Bitcoin at an even lower price. So that was basically the main reason of this dump. So that was pretty much it for this video, guys. In this video, we talked about why Bitcoin is having a dump and who's causing that and what the big whales are saying for this Bitcoin dump. So if you are new to this channel, I also do daily live streams on this channel talking about how you can get updated and stay updated about the latest crypto news and the latest crypto prices. So we do that daily on this channel, so please make sure you are tuned in for that. And also, I create long form content like this, and I create videos to keep you updated also on the crypto news. So stay tuned for that also. And if you like this video, please click the thumbs up button, and also drop a comment down below of what type of videos I should create. And also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So that was it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching, and see you on the next one.